Hi, Putty. How are you doing? Hi, Putty. Alberta Butterfly. How are you? Alberta Butterfly. How are you? Just testing if the sound was on. Do remember to like the video, guys. Hi, how are you? Right, Princess Aquarius. Of course, there's messages for you. Right, let's do Princess Aquarius because they're elite channel member. How's everything going? All right, another week gone. Whoa, another week gone. Well, that's good. That's absolutely good. Do remember, guys, to like the video. Hi, Kat. Hi, everyone. Right here. Hello, Taiwo. Good to see you again. I'm putting a TV together. Eddie will be here in 2 days. Are you doing it from scratch? You got the nuts and bolts. Good grief. I know it's exciting, isn't it? Whoa. Right, so what did you say? A question? Any messages? Yeah, right, okay. Well, you're so practical. You're so practical. It's really good when you've got the confidence to do all that, isn't it, really? Well. Wow. Detail readings are usually about $5, Taiwan. If you want to do it on PayPal, that's absolutely great. I do prefer PayPal or Cash App, to be fair. If you want to do that, I much appreciate that. Right, Jodie, you can get a free reading if you want. Donations does take priority. I do channel memberships before free readings donated. And hello, Ollie Sampay, how are you doing? Right. Loading up, Taylor. Loading up. Hey, can you choose pay friends and family, please? Kat, how are you diddling? Yeah. Let me just do Princess Aquarius. Hello, Divine Goddess. I'm fine, I think. It's just, first of all, October, isn't it? Ooh. Right, okay, let me see what's going on for Princess Aquarius. Alrighty. Right, Princess Aquarius. Let's see what's going on at the moment. Still going all over the place. So, 8 of spring, we do have a lot of fast energy going on when we have the 8 of spring. You can see the bees buzzing around so busily. Sometimes this can cause a little bit of a stress. So still having kind of a weird energy going on. With the 8 of summer, though, it does say hop away from that, spring away. So emotionally, don't get caught up in a lot of things. So just before we speak or before we act, just look at our own emotions and go, is this the ultimate truth going on? Thank you for the PayPal. I have got that. Thank you. So, yes, so sometimes it's very important to move away from something which isn't serving you. So don't get overstressed in the emotions there. We've also got renewal. So there's judgments here. So, which is fine, good in this situation. So sometimes we have to self-assess how we are as people. So as you know, this is a renewal. It's like refreshing the start button. So maybe just moving all the energy around the house is so, you know, I mean, for the young ones, it's always they could be picking up on that. So just try and be as calmly as possible. You do have the 2 of Cups here. It was reversed, but that doesn't really matter because we can do that. So with the relationship, there is still obviously strong, but don't allow things to get on top of you. Yeah, things don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a perfectionist all the time. So just sometimes step back and just give yourself some space here. It's always good to do so, and don't feel guilty about anything. So the self-assessing, any guilt, self-guilt, self-whatever, stop, and don't be too busy. But allow the support from your partner. You know, it's almost like that. Yes, you're an independent person, and it's absolutely fantastic to do that. But sometimes we do have to let other people help. I know it's hard when we've been single for a long time, but they're there for a reason. But yeah, so maybe that's emotionally, you can't quite rely on somebody in a way, which is good, but it's also a bit of a perfectionist, if that makes sense. But you're Aquarius, so I understand that. My mum's Aquarius, and she's a perfectionist as well. It doesn't matter, does it? So thank you for that. Hopefully that made perfect sense. Yeah. Right. We're going to do Taiwo next before we do Cat. Is that all right? Because they were ready to donate. Okay. So we're just doing Taiwo. So Taiwo, if you want to put your question down at the moment, before Cat, if that's all right. Yeah, I saw the donation. Thank you. Please hold the questions. We have got some channel members in, and we're going to do Taiwo. Good old Taiwo. I'm waiting for right. Am I on the right track with my honours thesis research? Ooh, very interesting. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Well, let's have a geezer. How long have you got to go with that? Just until June? Not June. How long have you got? Half a year? About half a year. Are you finishing next year? Is what I'm saying. Tori Lummus, if you pay through PayPal, it's okay. I won't do it as long. It usually is $5, to be fair, Tori, for in-depth reading now. Because, you know, it just is. You finish in June, yeah. Well, yay! Right, so it better be. Right, this is for Taiwo. It was never just $1.99, anyway. It was just any donation, but we've had to, you know, make it $5 to keep up with the Joneses. YouTube takes a lot, you see, in Super Chat. Don't mind on PayPal or Cash App, but through Super Chat, it really, it's a bit draining. Right, let's do Taiwo's thesis in June. Let's have a look for Taiwo. Right. Okay, that's fine. Well, as you know, YouTube does take a lot of the, which is fine, you know, it's very good, but yeah, you can just pay what you think is fine. Wednesday, and you've got to find an advisor. All right, okay, you've got to find an advisor. Wow. Hello, Angeli, how are you? Just doing a donated reading at the moment. Be with the channel members in a minute. Well, in a few minutes. Please be patient, yeah? I'm fine, how are you? Right. Let's just do Taiwo. Oh, well, there you go. So this is for Taiwo, and you've got the victory card. Woof, woof. So, yeah, you know, you're on the right track here. This reminds me very much of the Six of Wands. So definitely victory is yours with your query, and afterwards it is going to be as well. So let's refer back to this card in a bit. Let's just have a look at your tarot. what's going on. So it's quite unusual here. I'm really glad that came up. You're coming across as the Queen of Wands, which is great. So in a way, you'll know what you're doing at the right time. So sometimes don't make the same mistake my first husband made. He was told by his advisor that what his course was doing was too easy for him and he should do something higher, which he did, and it didn't work out. So sometimes it depends on your drive of what you are doing. So with the Queen of Wands, you'll actually know what if you're doing the right thing at the right time with this particular thesis. And the reason why is because here with the Nine of Winter, you are overthinking things in a negative way, which will prevent your spark of enthusiasm to come through, which is very much the Queen of Wands. They're very enthusiastic, that they're very positive, that they know everything. Fire sign. So sometimes you have to be very enthusiastic about a lot of things and really not put, where's it gone? Really not put the kind of stay up worrying about things a lot. I'm going to start coughing now. So you don't have to be over anxious about that stuff. I think this is also a reflection of you will find the right advisor, but the best advisor, especially when you're the Queen of Wands here, sorry, especially when you're Queen of Wands, you are your own advisor, okay? So inside you already know. Just look at it like this, Taiwo, that 20 years from now, you can look back and say, wow, why did I stress out so much about that? It was really easy. So if you tell yourself it's really easy, you know, that's why you get the victory. Okay. So it's easy. None of this going on a little desert island over worrying. Oh my God, is this the wrong thing? You've also got Justice here. Yeah. Well, that needs to stop. You've got the Justice card here, so obviously you're doing the right thing. You can tweak a thing or here. Do you know what? I haven't done a thesis, but I did sit through my second husband doing a thesis. Oh God, what a pain in the neck that is. But why don't you adopt the attitude or have a look at the writers? You know, people who write, authors. They always look at their stuff and then they put it down and then they revise it to see if it's good or not. Because when we're first writing everything, we think, wow, this is so good. And then we revisit, we think, well, maybe this needs tweaking and I shouldn't have said that there and I'll just move things around. So it might be a slow process, but you do have the Justice card. So everything's going to work out good there. Do have to rethink things with the 10 of Winter. So it's almost like retiring the thoughts. So once you've got all the ideas, if the ideas are creatively flowing, here, like the Queen of Spring, Queen of Wands are always free flowing, very creative people. So when you're using this creativity, then rethink outside the box and things. Oh, well, could I look at what they call surveys within your area? There's always papers and surveys and all sorts of information out and a modern spin about it. So do some research, you know, because this is your thesis. This is individually yours. You know, they don't want you to regurgitate information, do they? So thinking outside the box in a creative way will really, you know, so you know all the answers, don't you? It's good, this, isn't it? Where are we now? So you've got the 7 of Autumn. Yeah, so the 7 of Autumn here is it will take patience, be loyal to the situation, you know what you're doing, and just like any good author, because you are an author, you're writing your thesis. So just like any good author, you can produce again and again and again and again. So don't have the mindset here of, oh, once this is done, it's done. Do you know what I mean? So game over. Game over. So basically just rethink, have a little bit of patience and cut off what is no longer needed. I think that's very much the Seven of Pentacles card to actually do that. So I think you're doing wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Finding an advisor is good, but you've got victory within yourself. So don't give the power away to anyone else, because you are the person who's writing your thesis. At the end of the day, they are an advisor, just like me. But thank you. But what is going on is that it's your life. So they can advise you to do X, Y, and Z, but you're doing the work. So intuitively kind of know with the Queen of Spring here. Yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. But isn't it great that you've got the victory card? So hopefully that made a load of sense. Thank you. Right, massive media. Can you just hold on a minute, please? Thank you. We are on another donated reading by Kat. We're not supposed to do legal. Can't really do health and legal issues on YouTube. Good. Thank you, Taiwo. I do hope everything's all right with you. I'm pretty sure everything will be all right. Good luck. But know that you've got it in the bag. Just get some. Just watch How to Be a Writer. You know all the tricks of the trade to do that, because you are a writer. You are an author, if that makes sense. Right, Kat, you're next. Kat is next. The cat is next. Right, Kat. Does Spirit have any future messages for you? Kat, are you still here? Let's hope so. Right, let's have a look for Kat. Thanks for your patience. Yay! Yay! I bet it's cold where you are. It's gone cold in England. Even though we had a little bit of sunshine, it was still cold. October today, can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right, Massive Media is next because they did donate as a channel member as well, so that was good. Game over. Right, cats, let's have a look what Cat needs to know, guys. Right, so so in a way, for cats, when you have the Three of Summer, this is all about celebrating who you are. Maybe just relaxing a little bit, being grateful for where you are within life. Sometimes sharing with trustworthy friends and family is always a good time too. Sometimes we have to renew things and see how delicate things really are in our situation. So remember that nothing lasts forever. And each moment that's gone, we've lost it. It's gone. We can't ever get it back. So when we get the celebration card, we can celebrate who we are in the moment and seeing how precious that actually is. I also get the you're gonna excuse the pun, but the sense that fragrance at the moment is going to be very important to you. Don't know if you've got any aromatherapy oils or your favorite perfume or something nice. It's always a good thing to actually treat yourself to something, whether that's a very gorgeous scented candle, scented bath, or something like that, and celebrate who you are, because you're a great person, and sometimes we forget that. So one of the things is just to honor yourself and really treat yourself in a very feminine, gentle way. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? And then you can have inspiration to really move forward within your life, especially coming up to October. It is Libran season after all, and holding the sword of justice is a really good idea. So inspire yourself to move forward with new ideas and inspiration, which you're definitely going to get. Also here with the Prince of Autumn, it is time to, when you're having that beautiful scented bath or whatever, you probably haven't got a bath, have you? Could go to a spa. But the thing with the Prince of Autumn is very much plan for the future as well. So when we drift off, you can meditate on a scented candle or just have incense. You know what you like. You might have a diffuser or anything. But scent is very important, and it might take you off into a very imaginative trail. So you do see your life in the future as a little bit more easier when you're gentle. And of course, this new way of thinking with the Empress is really going to nurture you. So this is where scent and warmth and really kind of, cuddling up. Really honoring yourself this weekend, Kat. And with the Empress, that is like the mothering aspect within ourselves, and we do have to nurture ourselves. We can't be responsible and work hard all the time at X, Y, and Z, and that's why some things does need planning, sometimes does need the thought, the seed of growth. And of course, in autumn time, we do need to let things go. So that's another message with the Empress, to let things go and use the sword of truth, the sword of inspiration to really see that you've got this in the bag. Yay for Cat. So hopefully that made sense. No, Divine Goddess, you're still here. Luckily, I was on the donated reading, Divine Goddess. Why have you walked out of the room? Right. No worries, Kat. I do hope you enjoy your scent. Sometimes even when people are quite sensitive to scent, even having some fresh air is very fragrant to our senses. Okay, does that make sense? Right, this is for, we're on Massive Media now, guys, because they have donated, okay? So, yeah. So Massive Media has sent a donation, thank you, and said game over. Game over. Right, so you want to know a general. So doing channel members now, guys. So hopefully Ollie Sampay is still here, but we'll start off with Massive Media because they did donate. All right, so let's have a look for Massive Media. Okay. Who does? Me. I'm stressed. I don't get stressed. No, it's not true. I do. Like, for instance, on Wednesday, I had to go to the vet, just to check up. And it's like, it's running late. My husband's a Taurian and he likes to be slow. Right, let's get the cats. Yeah, we're going to be late. We're going to be late. The traffic's going to be mad. And da, 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 da. So, yeah, I do get stressed. But generally, no. You have to have one of those attitudes that don't care less. Right. So, yeah. Trying to get 2 cats in a cat basket. Difficult, challenging, because they sneak under the bed and they sneak up high, and it's like, just get in the basket. We're going to be late. Yeah. Right, let's have a look for Massive Media. Who's got cats? Who's got cats? Anyway, let's have a look for Massive Media. What do they need to know? Oh my goodness. So rather you than me with chihuahuas. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, they're a funny Mexican dog, aren't they? Chihuahuas. Wow. Oh, sweet. I did hold my friend's neighbour's dog today. That I held when I was a puppy. He's really grown up now. He's moving. Oh, he's a Westie, a little white Westie kind of cross between something else. I forget. Anyway, tired. Right. Okay. So basically, you're coming across as the Queen of Wands, which is quite good. So using your psychic awareness and creativity and a lot of things on a general stance will really help you at this time. So being positive, taking the dogs for a walk, all kinds of things. But this is a good card to have because it means we can relax. We can know that things are coming to us instead of the other way around. So these opportunities that do come in, we can see with the Ace of Pentacles is going to be really good. So anything you are concerned about is a kind of we have to be, and you do have the Eight of Wands, which can be a lot of stress coming in. And here with the Temperance, it is healing. But when we see the opportunity of new growth and understanding that that is almost like luck is on your side, so that's good. Not. So the stress and the quickness of things can be kind of looked at if we change how we see things, how we feel about these things. And this is also quite a good card to actually have. I think this energy for you that is happening is going to be slow. So it's going to be for a few months that this energy. So it's almost like looking towards the practicalities of what you are making, what you can support yourself in. And that can come quite quickly as well. So changing for the better, definitely. Seeing the opportunities in a very sunny disposition, being the Queen of Wands. I think they're great cards to actually have. So all in all, it's a very positive time for you to see your value as a person as well. Okay, so yeah, looking goody, goody, goody. Let me give you an oracle card as well for renewing your membership. No, Angeli, you will be. I think Ollie Sampay was the first channel member to come in after Princess Aquarius. Is Ollie Sampay still here? And then I'll do Angeli. I'm not sure because Ollie has been here a long time since the beginning. They might be out, but they might be in. Do you guys keep jumping in and out? Right, have you guys watched your channel membership videos as well? It is in the playlist under gratitude support members. It is there for you, guys. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm just doing massive media because they gave me a donation, a super chat. Is that okay? Right, let me do massive media, what they need to know with this. And then we'll get back to channel members. But is Divine Goddess still here? Excellent. Make a comment so I know which channel members are watching. So, oh wow, okay. So you've got walking away. Interesting. So sometimes we need to walk away emotionally, physically, as well as mentally, and sometimes spiritually if something isn't up to spec. So with the Queen of Wands, that is a very I know kind of thing. And the Queen of Wands is always a great person to use their intuition. So when you know it is time to walk away from something and just let things go and not get overwhelmed by them, it's always a good time to actually do. What was your last card? Temperance. Yeah. So when we walk away from ill health, and I don't mean health on a physical level, but well-being, we do need to heal. So if we stay stuck in a situation or a way of thinking, then we're not going to heal. So these two cards, massive media, are all about walking away from something, but realizing that you still need to give yourself time to heal. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Right, we'll do our Anjali Sharma. Hopefully, Divine Goddess will put the question down. If channel members are here, can they redo their questions so I know you are here, guys? Okay. Yeah, I know you're here. I was going to do you. Anyway, is Satish your destined partner? I know you're here. I know you're here. But the Divine Goddess who said, blah, 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 have I done the reading? I don't know if they're still here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Guys, if you are here, put your questions down. All questions are randomly picked. Donations do take priority within the room. Thank you. And then channel members. Channel members have got a sticker at the end of their name, and they've pressed the join button. Yeah, let's have a look at Anjali. Is Satish your twin flame? Right, Anjali. Is he your twin flame? Right. It's always funny when people use that terminology, twin flame. I know tarot readers do it for fun. But it does seem to be that they are very they're learning, or you're both learning to understand one another. So this is quite good. And I think if you can work hard together and understand each other and what the differences are and when to give each other space, then you're definitely a really good soulmate. And if people want to call them twin flames, that's absolutely fine. You know, I'm not going into a big talk about that. But with the Eight of Pentacles here, it does show that you can pay attention to the little things that are annoying you two to move forward. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, that's a very good loyal commitment. So on some soul level, there is a huge commitment here. But first of all, we need to understand the differences to get there. It's like a very low understanding, and then it's like, whoa, the huge epiphany. So in between, it's paying attention to the details, giving space to each other when needed, but recognizing that you can be committed on a very loyal family basis. And that's what counts, isn't it? But I'm not saying you are twin flames or anything. I'm just saying that you can be very committed to that person if you understand the small details in both of these aspects. Does that make sense? Anjali Sharma. Nothing's written down in stone either. Well, some of it is. So. Right, guys, how's everyone doing? Do remember to like the video, guys. If you are a channel member, please put your questions down now. Channel members do come first, guys, after donated readings. I know. I hope you have a great weekend. Do make sure you channel members have watched the videos for channel members. Right, guys, do you know, ever since YouTube made these live feeds slow, it doesn't half annoy me. It's like, are people posting and it's just not coming up? I haven't even said slow thingamajiggies. Yeah, it's Divine Goddess here. Hands up if you're here. Hands up, baby, baby, hands up. Gimme, gimme your heart. Gimme, 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 gimme. Right, YouTube is great when it's slow because it means I can sort my cards out. Right, anyone got a question? Who wants to know the answers to the universe? Wasn't it 39? Doing. Right, if anyone's got a question, pop it down. If you want. I don't mind. Dun, 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 dun. Right, we have got people. Can you CHK on this Capricorn guy feelings for me? Oh, check. Check. Right. Got ya. Check. Seems all right. Can I check that? Yeah, no worries. Well, this is for Bright. Can you check Capricorn guy's feelings? I'm doing fine, Farah. Yeah, long time no see. Hope you're fine. Right, guys. Do remember to like the video, guys. Pop your questions down. This is for Bright. And you want to know about Capricorns. Yeah, if you want to donate on PayPal, please pay on friends or family, please. I do appreciate that when that happens. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. Capricorn guys, feelings for Bright. Doesn't work in your country. Egypt. Right, okay. Don't worry. Right. This is for Bright. Oh, it doesn't work, friends and family. You got no friends and family. That's hilarious. On some level, my mind just went ding. Right, Bright. This is quite good. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, I think your Capricorn, Bright, is really quite good. They do feel connected to you right at the minute. Maybe it's that Friday feeling. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, they're very, very happy. So with it somewhere within them, they want to demonstrate this to you. So this can be actually making a bigger commitment, finding the inspiration to actually do something like that. So yeah, I think that's great. That's really nice. So hopefully you can get together this weekend and have a good time. Maybe. It's all right, isn't it? Yes, please donate. Just donate. Absolutely fine. If you want to donate, that's fine. I don't mind at all. Yeah, looks quite good to me. Right. Right, if anyone's got a question, do make sure you pop it down. Otherwise, I'll sit here sorting my cards out again. Next 7 days for you. Yeah, that's fine. Priyanka. Let's have a look what Priyanka needs to know. This is for Priyanka. If you are here, make sure you pop your questions down or randomly picked. Donations take priority, followed by channel members. If channel members are in here, do remember you pop your question down. Yeah, thank you. I've got it. Yeah, I saw that. Farah, do you want to pop your question down, please, Farah? Thank you. Thanks for the donation. Right. All right, okay. That's fine. Right, let me just finish Priyanka off. So, the next 7 days, Priyanka, maybe those secret messages are coming through. Don't always think that's what we kind of want the messages to be, especially if you're still thinking about a certain snaky person. So don't cut off a way of thinking and understanding. Sometimes the messages that we bring to ourselves is in our head, but when we don't really understand what we want in our head, then we do become tied up in a situation. We can be a lot stagnant in a lot of things. So we need to express to ourselves a better way of how we do communicate with people. We can't always be closed off. So this energy is only mundane. So it can be, you can work through this in an instant, or you can struggle with it for longer than 7 days. So just open up to what kind of communication you do want. Be a little bit, bring love into the situation is always a good thing to do. But definitely don't think that you can't do anything. Does that make sense? Thank you. Right, let's do a donated reading for Farah. What's Hamad's feelings towards you? Right, let's have a look. Just on donated reading, guys. This is for Farah. No worries, Priyanka. Thanks for being here. Right, what's Hamad's feelings towards you? Right, Farah, let's have a look. So let's have a look at this. So, Farah, what are they feeling like? Interesting how they are feeling. It can go kind of two ways with them, because when we see the Four of Winter, it's very much about going inside and really meditating, really contemplating about a lot of things within their own life. So when we get the release aspect, it's almost like the death of the situation and the purity of the transformation. So when they're really thinking and really kind of going, well, what do I want in this current situation? It does have a sense of ending, but also a new beginning. So when we get the Four of Swords here, because this situation has been going for a bit of a long time, so they're still contemplating. Too much. It's just, come on, guys. But like we probably discussed before, they do feel overworked, and time isn't of the essence. So sometimes it is that they have to, why is this card in here? This isn't even in the same pack. Anyway, it's come up, so that's all right. So confused me. I thought, what's going on here? Anyway, so you do have the Two of Ariel by the same tarot author, so job done. So with the Two of Ariel here, that's almost like overstressed, too much time is being lost, but it does mean that they can go after what they do want. So while they really reflect on the transition that is taking place, they can probably move a little bit closer to the goal, which is yourself. So when we have the Eight of Autumn, that's very much about relearning, paying attention to the details and what is working. So they kind of want to look what is working within the relationship and take that on board and really become an expert in their field. So even though they might be a little bit overwhelmed by the situation, they still have to transform that to make it a workable situation. And when that happens, we've got the Chariot here. No, you've ended things. You did, or you both decided to end it. Oh, oh, that's sad. So, oh, are you sad? Oh, well, it doesn't seem that you're sad. So with the Chariot, that is moving completely away from the situation, and where the two energies are together, then you can quickly move through that energy. So in the Four of Winter here, it's almost like reflect on what is going on. The Chariot is always moving forward. So as long as you two can move forward in an emotional way, that makes things a little bit better. So I think in a way the release is a kind of ending, and this has to be transformed into something that's going to satisfy you both emotionally. So obviously it is very difficult and a little bit stressful, but it needs work, doesn't it? So, you know, like you said, he feel will come back. Yeah. Yeah, it is difficult. It is sad. It is sad, isn't it? When circumstances can't. Let's give you an oracle. Let's do you a love oracle. See what's going on in your life. In for you. Sometimes it's best to do that, isn't it? Just cut things off, leave it into a space. But I always love that card wherever it is, because it shows the purity of the situation, you know, and that's what happens with the death. We've gone through a purity stage, and then we've learned, our soul has learned things. So both of you have learned that, okay, you know, maybe we could have seen each other and we could have got it started. Where there's a will, there is a way. I mean, it's unfortunate that coronavirus has been in the equation. Annoying. But nevertheless, it is hard. It's difficult. Right, Farah, this is for you. Let's see what's going on in your love and romance aspect. Right, guys, if you are here, put your question down. This reading's nearly finished. Oh, right. I'm a little bit scared that I've drawn this card. This is not necessarily with him, but we've got a wedding. Whoa, there's a. So maybe your romance angels are saying, don't worry, we've got the wedding plans. We've got it in the bag. Not necessarily with them, but you never know. You never know if he's emotionally charged up in the same situation. But the universe is saying, yeah, wedding. Ooh, bit scary, isn't it? Scary. Ooh. I always get scared when that comes up. Like, oh. But yeah, it does come up occasionally, very rarely, but yeah. So that's good. So maybe you've cleared away something which has made a kind of space for the real person to come in, or they need to shake themselves up a little bit and kind of move forward. Interesting. Thank you for the donation, Farah. Have a great weekend. Yay! Nice. Right, guys, do remember the donations take priority in the room. Do pop your questions down, no health or legal. Right, Jodie James. Does me and R going to get back? Right. Does you and R going to get back? Right, okay, you and R, Jodie, yeah? Right, let's have a look. Right, it says here that you could get back, but it's not going to be immediately. It's going to be a little bit of a long time. If they are still trustworthy, with the King of Cups here, and if you fully trust them, to start refreshing. I think maybe you'll probably know if that's true or not. So if when they do appear back or not, as long as you trust them. So you've got to have full trust in yourself. And while you're doing that, really hang things in a different way. So the hangman is always about different perspective on a soul level. So what soul level are you looking at things? You know, and maybe the universe says, well, they weren't good enough for you. So yeah, that's why they may not come back. That's what that's saying. So if they do come back, it's going to be a long wait. Guys, are you still here? If you are here, just pop your question down. Right, in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I'll sort my cards out. Thank you, Jodie. Good luck. Good luck with your romance and love and what you want on a higher level. Haley White, how are you? Are you well today? Have you got a question? Right, we've got Dorothy here. What is Patrick's current feelings for you? Let's have a look, Dorothy. What is Patrick's current feelings for you? Patrick towards Dorothy. Right, let's have a look. Dorothy for Patrick. Juliet, hello. No, it was a bird. Angels don't appear as birds. I know people think they do, but they don't. They do not. Right. Unless yours did, then it did. So, right, okay. So basically, Patrick's current feelings for you. They may be thinking about the past being a little bit grey, a little bit black, and they're thinking of moving away from that situation. So at the moment, thinking about you is causing a little bit of a rumble in the jungle, so to speak, and they want to move away emotionally from that. So at the moment, they're not too happy about the situation. So yeah. If they do pop up in the mind, they're saying, oh, don't want to do that. And they're kind of, you know, emotionally moving away. Yes, that's what's happening with them. Yeah. No, they don't appear as birds. Unless you actually see a light form. It's not a physical bird. If it has to be kind of like a shimmering shape of a bird, but it's not really a bird. It's not a physical bird. It's like looking at a cloud and you see a bird in the clouds like that, but not like that. It's very kind of ethereal. It's very kind of spiritually light, or almost like that golden pinpricks, shimmering like that. So it's if you saw that as a bird, then yeah. But if you saw a physical bird, no, definitely not. Is E the right person for you, Juliet? Let's have a look. Is the person for you? This is for Juliet. Juliet, is he the right person for you? Let's have a look. Right. Right. It just depends what you want. If you want them to start something and not finish them, then that's the right thing for you. So they might overpower you in a lot of aspects. I don't think they can give to you as well as you can do better, perhaps. But it's up to you. If there is spiritual connection and you feel that spiritual connection that they are going to complete something, then that's good. But at the moment, I don't think so. Do you? Joyty, hello, how are you? Holy Trinity School. Let's have a look at Joyty. Ashra, hello. Spiritual Jada, hello. Do remember to do that. And also pop your question down. No legal or health. We have time for a few more. Thank you, Juliet. Joyty, let's have a look. Will you get a good salary job at Holy Trinity School? All right, Putty, no worries. Right, let's have a look at Joyty. Yeah, no worries. Right, let's have a look. Will you get a good salary job? I think so. And I'll tell you why. Because Six of Pentacles is always about the universe handing something out to you. And King of Cups is one of those teacher role jobs. So yeah, ask and you shall receive, and trust in yourself. Yeah, I think the probability, unless you go in and murder a few people before you apply for the job, should be all right. So, should be fine. No worries at all. Putty, how's your friend feeling towards you today? Right, let's have a look. This is for Putty. No worries, Putty. Pop your questions down again, just to know, just for me to know you're still in the room. Pop your questions down again, guys. I will pick them up. Pop your questions down. Thank you. Yeah, spiritual Jada. So we've got the Emperor, and we've also got the Page of Pentacles reversed. So they too might like to start things, but not really see things going forward. So they're being a little bit analytical maybe, and not really thinking of how to push things forward. So you need to express what it is that you need to express to them. If you want, something bigger and brighter and learn for the future, one has to say, oh yeah, this can happen and that can happen. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, because when they reverse that, it's almost like the kind of goal has been moved all over the place. So they're thinking, oh, this isn't really steady enough at the moment. But yeah, the area energy generally does like to start things but not complete things. So just express what it is that you want. Right. Right, let's do spiritual Jada in love. Spiritual Jada in love, guys. Hello, Glitterbee. Long time no see. Right, let's have a look at spiritual Jada. What's coming in love? Right, spiritual Jada. Right, in love. Whoa. Right, you put the 10 of Cups upside down and you've also still got the Tower. So your happiness is obviously at stake about what you're focusing on. So instead of focusing about everything has collapsed down, look at it as a university really giving a big shake-up. Sometimes we do need that important shake-up to realize what's no longer needed within our life. So one should be very happy instead of unhappy or thinking that you've lost the power and the universe is not doing you any favors. It actually is. This is great news that these things have happened. You go, no, it's not, no, it's not. But it is, because once something collapses down, we can move things away significantly to understand that the space gets filled with complete happiness. Okay. So yeah, it's a good time for you to realize that not everything is black and white within the universe. Okay, so your soul knows exactly what it's doing, and happiness is there for you. So hopefully that helped. Glitterbee, thank you. Oh right. Oh sorry. Jane has donated just before Glitterbee. You like buses, you guys? Right. Yeah, Angelique, I have that donation. Jane, can you put your question down, please? How will you meet your next lover? Right, let's have a look. This is for Jane Smith. Right. We have for typical. Oh, great. I shouldn't have used this deck of cards, but never mind. Oh, it's right, okay. It's quite interesting, this, because I think this is very soon. Okay, even though when we have the Page of Cups, it's a kind of aspect where it can be quite far away, but it's at an event. Maybe you have a friend or a family member who is actually in a baby shower or something like that, celebration, or if you work in the hospital and you're on the baby ward or something like that, maybe a child's party event, things like that. It shows here that it is a great celebration anyway, and everyone's very happy. So anywhere where you're celebrating and looking at the birth of a child and all those kind of things. It's a very happy occasion anyway, so everyone's heightened in their happiness, which is absolutely good. So we can actually see here, which I will, because it's a lover's card. You've got the lover's card and the Ace of Cups. So you're definitely going to meet someone. So this isn't like a hypothesis of what could happen. This is definitely going to happen, Jane Smith. Yeah. So yeah, no using the Jane Smith, the plain Jane kind of thing. That this is out there, this is happening. So when we have the lovers, it's a great thing. How can you have the Ten of Cups, the lovers, and the Ace of Cups? It's like that is literally being offered to you. So it is a celebration of maybe a birth or a child wedding or something like that. Not a child wedding, what am I on about? You know what I mean? So we do have the world. I can't show naked pictures just in case. So yeah, woo. So we've got the world card, which you guys know in the Rider-Waite. The world card there. So it's a completion cycle. And of course, this is your dude here expressing themselves as the King of Swords, which is very interesting with the King of Swords, because sometimes the communication will be there. I think it'll be someone who's almost leading the event, because I see them kind of running around quite quickly and trying to organize everything. So it's almost like they could be the organizer of the event, actually not a guest. Oh, I think that looks really fun. Wow. Anyway, everyone is extremely happy within that. Wow. Wow, 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 was that? Very good. I know. Ooh. Anyway, you're definitely 100% going to meet someone. So whether you go to that event and they're there, then yeah, you will definitely meet them very soon. I think to have those cards come up, you are definitely ready, and they're definitely ready to be met as well. Yay! Right, Glitterbee, when will I meet RM? And is he missing me too? No contact. Oh, this RM. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. When will you all meet RM? Right, let's have a look. RM. When will you meet RM? Right, Glitterbee, when will you meet? I'm on a donated reading, guys. What is wrong with you guys? I've been on for over an hour now, so I doubt it. Right, let's have a look at Glitterbee. Hello, guys. When will you meet RM? Let's have a look. RM. Hello, Karen. Hello, Richard. Hello, everybody. Everybody. Right, he is coming up with the King of Water. Well, Cups. I've lost me. I've lost how to speak, guys. So with the King of Cups, it's almost like, yes, they are thinking. They are looking at the opportunity, but this is the but here. Sometimes things can be a little bit of an illusion. So the opportunity is obviously there to meet you. Let's face it, of course it is. But when they look at the moon and they don't really understand what to express to you, because they don't know how you feel either. They've no idea. And the reason why that is because they've tied themselves up in the thought process. So this moon about illusion, it's almost like they have tied the way for actually meeting you. So it is quite weird how on the one hand they can be very open and honest, and the opportunity is there to meet you now, today, right now. You know, the opportunity is there. They want to. But when things are a little bit hazy and a little bit not right, then they kind of go backwards with it within their way of thinking. And then they still see you as a great person. So it's like, what changes from wanting to and having the opportunity, and then here that they want to, you know, they see you as very happy, etc. But they're tying something up. So there is a bit of an illusion going on within their mindset. So they're very puzzled about one thing. So if you can reflect back on the conversation that you last had with them, what was said, because I think a few conversations before that is the key to how they're very puzzled. Does that make sense? Anyway, very puzzled at the moment. Very puzzled. So hopefully that made sense for Glitterbee. Yeah, so at the moment, as I said, the opportunity is there, but they're not kind of going into that. So I don't know if Glitterbee is still here, if they're having trouble with the typing or not. But I've been on for an hour now, guys. So unless there's any channel members or anyone wants to donate right now, then I will be closing the session down. Thank you for being here, guys. It's great to see you all. Okay, so there is no timeline on that, Glitterbee. No timeline at all. When they're tied up within their mindset. It's a little bit of an illusion anyway, so no timeline is provided when they're still very tied up and stagnant thoughts are going on. They're not demonstrating anything to move forward at the moment, so it may never happen as well. It is what I'm saying. Okay, so no timeline and no way of moving forward at the moment in that angle. It is $5. You're gonna donate. Okay, no worries. No worries, that's okay, Ankit. If you don't PayPal, do choose the friends and family option. That would be awesome. If you do super chat, then that's okay. It's okay to do it on super chat, that's fine. But yeah. Do let me know if you want to donate, guys. So, because most people are from the United States or from a non-earning England, you know, $5 is okay. Ankit, are you still here? I'll wait a few minutes for Ankit. Just on donated readings at the moment, guys. So no free questions because I was going to hop off. But if you want to donate, that's absolutely fine. Have been on for an hour. And 14 minutes. Woo. So anyone who wants to donate, that's fine by me. I will stay on for that. Yeah, that's grand, Ankit. Right, what is your question, please? Thank you. What's your question, sweetheart? Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Have you got your question? Oh, yeah. Ankit, what is your question today? Thanks for the donation, guys. Is something coming along in coming week? Career. Yeah, let's have a look at your career. Let's have a look at the career. Right, let's give you a lovely little oracle card as well for Ankit, because these are good and they're just as good as tarot. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, wow, look at this. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm excited. I do get excited a little bit too much. Calm down. You've got blossoming abundance. Wow, that is so good. So when we have the blossom, it's very delicate, isn't it? And you can see that things can shift one way or another. But this is great for you because I know how hard you do try to work toward your goals. But this is a sign from the universe that things are going to drastically improve. So even though the situation is delicate, the abundance card is like, wow, everything can come. If you imagine yourself under one of those gorgeous cherry blossom trees and all the blossoms come down in that array of abundance, and you see it pink, which is the unconditional love. So when we put good intention and love into the situation, then it's bound to come back in a great abundance and prosperity aspect, isn't it? So well done you. Yay, round of applause. Oh, let's see what else is coming along. Right, yeah, just as good news, kind of. Not the full bang, right, pot of gold under that rainbow, but still, nevertheless, you come across as the Queen of Wands or Spring, which is great. So be still very positive and very happy about who you are and what you've achieved so far. It will be recognized, I promise you. So psychically be aware of things coming in and just stay as happy and upbeat as possible within this. Do not allow any kind of dragging down. Queen, be a queen. So inside, you already know that you've got what you want. And when the universe gives you blossoming abundance, it means it's just opening, and then soon it's just going to shower all that abundance upon you. So very good, happy times ahead. With the 10 of winter, it's like that prison of everything's happened and you think, what more do I have to do? So it's retiring those kinds of feelings and thoughts that you're not going to get anywhere. Of course, you're going to get somewhere, especially when you come across as a royal person, the queen. So you're nearly there, one step up towards the king, even though queens can rule. But it's about rethinking things differently in such a way that it is going to happen. So I want you to go to bed thinking you've already got the best job for you at this moment in time. And I want you to wake up in the morning saying, yes, I am really positive and really happy about everything, and I'm definitely going to get there. Okay, definitely. So it's still going to take a little bit of patience. It's like, as I said, imagine those blossoms just beginning to blossom and they have to fall and rain down on us, all that prosperity. And you can imagine those petals as they've formed and they've formed. And as they're falling, just imagine all those coins coming your way. Okay. So it does take patience and loyal to yourself about how you're going to achieve that. So the cows are very loyal to the family, herd. So this is really, really good. So you do have the Princess of Autumn, which again is another royal card, giving you that the chance is here to understand where it is that you're going to do. So envisage, like I said, that you're already going to the best career, the best job situation for you. So it's understanding when you see it, and keep going to the places of interest and keep reading the websites, reading all that you need to do on the presentations and things like that you could do. So it's just understanding that you will meet the perfect job. Sometimes you have to think, like here's a thought, one of these thoughts. Maybe that perfect job that you're definitely 100% going to get hasn't even been created. Think about that. So this is why there's been some sort of delay. So don't think, oh, nobody wants me, or what am I doing wrong? No, the job may not be created that you're going to step into. So think differently. But just, as I said, go to bed knowing that you've got a job, wake up that you're going to the job. And here with the dreamer is you've got to trust the situation. You've got to 100% believe this now, that it's happening. So when you've got the abundance, it's like abundance is around. So every new experience on this particular journey is going to be there. It's still taking patience. It's still taking ability to see it. So what I'd like you to do, Ankit, is research vision boards. Okay, so there are free apps that you put your photos in. So like you know how you had so many dream jobs. You say, oh, this is my dream location, and da 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 da. You can take photographs of them or upload them to a vision board, or say I now work at my desired job, and just research vision boards. You can do it on YouTube, you can do it all over, and a lot of the apps are free. So to visualize something important, and really just develop all in your psyche about you've got the abundance around you, because it is here and it's blossoming. There's just a little bit more patience, just a little bit, and then you'll get there. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it's difficult, but it is frustrating, but I promise you will get there. I've seen you in the job, so it's like, yeah, it's a little bit annoying why it hasn't happened. But as I said, sometimes it's not created. Maybe somebody has to leave the job for the vacancy to be there. Do you know what I mean? It's like maybe they go off on paternal or maternal leave or something, and there's an opening. So do keep applying, okay? So hopefully that made sense for Ankit. Lots and lots of love to you anyway, and just keep knowing that abundance is there for you. It is there. So Ankit, did that make sense? Right, guys, the YouTube feed is very slow, which doesn't surprise me at all. So, yeah, thank you, Anka. Oh, lots and lots of love to you, and I hope you have a great weekend. Right, then, if there's no more donations at the moment, then we will end this session. Thanks for being here, guys, and love to you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Okay, so see you later.